Welcome to Kids A-Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and this is Tina helping in the kitchen today. Tina, what kind of things do you like to cook?
Cookies and cake and lots of dessert.
You like desserts, but you know how important breakfast is, right? Breakfast is probably the biggest back-to-school boost a student can get, and that goes for the whole family. And today's recipe, cinnamon biscuits, can be served with some fruit and a glass of milk to begin the day just right. These also pack well. If you need to have breakfast on the go, you can always make these and pack them and take them with you so that you can eat them on your way. Well, the very first thing you need to do before you get started is to wash your hands. We've already done that. And then preheat your oven to 400 degrees because we're going to bake these in the oven. Then we're going to lightly coat our baking sheet with cooking spray so it's ready to go. Just a light coat, just so your biscuits don't stick on there. This is a quick recipe, and we're going to start by putting 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in this small bowl. You can just scoop right out of the canister. You want to do that? It doesn't have to be real exact, just kind of level it off, okay? So we're going to add 3 tablespoons. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. You know that's going to smell good when it's baking. Let's move this out of the way. You know how to scoop that out and measure it, how to level it off? Good job. Just slide it right along the edge. And there's your 1 teaspoon. And then we just need to stir this together so it's mixed well. And then you're just going to have 1 7.5 ounce can of biscuits. So there's 10 biscuits in this package. And this is what we're going to start with. And then we're going to measure some margarine, 2 tablespoons. Now, it's easiest to measure margarine and cut it while it's cold, right out of the fridge. So this is cold. We need to just cut 2 tablespoons off. This is 8 tablespoons. You know how to look at the markings and just cut 2? Okay, go ahead and do that. But you have a sharp knife, so be careful. You want to turn it over. Use the other side.
This side.
There you go. You get through that paper? Have you ever tried to cut margarine when it's soft? Do you know what happens? It just mushes all down. So it's easiest to cut it while it's cold, but then it's hard to mix it or use it like this. So we're going to just soften it in the microwave for about 10 or 15 seconds. Put this in this small dish, and then you want to be sure to cover it with a paper towel or wax paper when you put it in the microwave to avoid splatters. And we'll just do this for about 12 seconds and see how that comes out. Okay. Just be careful not to touch the bottom of this dish when you get it out because that would be hot. That's pretty well melted. Let me use the spoon, stir that up real well. I'm just going to stir up that last little bit that hadn't quite dissolved. Okay, are we ready to create? Let's open this up. Wow! And there's 10 in here. You just want to pull out a couple of those. I'll take a couple. What we want to do is just dip the top in the margarine, like that, and then dip it right in the cinnamon and sugar so it's well coated. Yummy? And put that on your baking sheet. Cover it all real well. Do you like cinnamon rolls?
Yes.
Yeah, so you would probably like these too. I don't know anyone who doesn't like cinnamon and sugar. That's always a good combination. Now you'll just want to continue this, cinnamon side up on each biscuit on the baking sheet until you have all 10 done. You want to put these in the oven at 400 degrees and bake them 8 to 10 minutes. Be sure to use a dry hot pad when you remove the baking sheet from the oven, and also use a spatula to remove the hot biscuits. Be sure you let them cool before you eat them to avoid burning your fingers or mouths because that cinnamon sugar mixture gets really hot. We're going to finish up this pan and we'll be back to try these. Studies show that kids who eat breakfast have a better attitude towards school and have more energy by late morning. The rest of the family benefits from eating breakfast too. Even though some breakfast skippers believe they are helping control their weight, the opposite has been found to be true. Breakfast eaters are less likely to be over-hungry for mid-morning snacks or lunch, and they tend to eat less fat during the day. So what are the breakfast rules? There's really only one. Be sure to eat something for breakfast every day. The choices are many, the preparation is simple, and the benefits are tremendous. Here are some examples of easy, quick, and healthy breakfast. A slice of cold pizza and a glass of milk, a piece of toast with peanut butter and a cup of 100% fruit juice, cold cereal with milk and banana, or a tortilla cheese roll-up. Parents, here's an interesting breakfast fact. The vitamins and minerals missed when breakfast is skipped, iron, zinc, calcium, and folic acid, are rarely made up through the rest of the day. So set your kids up for a good day by making sure breakfast is first on their to-do list each morning. These biscuits smell delicious. You ready to try our cinnamon biscuits? Go ahead and take a bite. Let's see how they taste. You know, breakfast should be an essential part of every child's day, and with recipes as delicious and easy as this one, there's no excuse for skipping it. What do you think? Are those pretty good? You got your mouth full, huh? Would you make these at home, do you think? They're fast and simple, weren't they? For more information about this recipe and helpful hints to make cooking easier, visit our website, kidsacookin.ksu.edu. See you next time on Kids A Cookin'.